Wait for it. Wait for it. Now.
We are energy, and I can prove it. Say you had a friend named Jim, and Jim just died on the operating table. The doctor says, time of death, 12:15. But Jim's body is still there. His race, his gender, all of that. In fact, the brain is still firing electrical signals hours after death. But Jim died. Because we both know that deep down, Jim was not his body. Jim was the life force energy that animated his body.
See, this is why energy management is so important, because it's not about energy management at all. It's about life management. When we look out in the world at the people with the most energy, we arrive at two members in our society, athletes and chewing. In the Tao Te Ching, it says, a newborn child, its bones are soft, its muscles are weak, but its grit is powerful. So intense is its vital power, it can scream its head off all day, yet it never becomes hoarse. So complete is its harmony.
You see, a child has boundless energy, and we'll get into why and how we can replicate that later. And now let's look at an athlete. An athlete is someone who not just uses, but has mastered their energy for a limit. If you want to be energy rich, then you must start looking at yourself as an athlete. A busy mom is an athlete. I mean, taking kids to and from soccer games, picking up groceries. An executive is an athlete. Running from meeting to meeting, selling to customers, balancing ideas and budgets. A student is an athlete.
See, we are all different kinds of athletes, but we are athletes. And so we need to train like athletes, eat like athletes, and sleep like athletes if we want to become energy rich. And by the end of this video, you will know the best energy practices used by Olympic athletes so that you can play at the highest level in your field. You will have more energy than you ever had, and people will come up to you asking you, what is your secret?
Without further ado, let's jump into it. How to become energy rich.
The first thing we need to understand is we are electric. You ever wonder why a defibrillator works? I mean, really, have you ever thought about this? How crazy is this device?
It shoots electricity into a dead body to bring it back to life. Do you know what those lines on an EKG are?
Like, what does it represent? It represents your mitochondria. You remember from school, we all learned about mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. It's probably the only thing we remember from school. As Cybertronians has all sparks. But unfortunately, like many things in school, we didn't connect the dots and realize how important it was to our actual real life.
They supply ATP or energy to the heart, and we see that energy expressed on an EKG machine.
So if your mitochondria stops working, well, we know what happens. Game over.
खत्म बाय बाय टाटा गुड बाय गया
So how do we supercharge our mitochondria? Well, the first thing we need to do is avoid what's draining it. So let's talk about the 10 energy vampires that are killing your energy and making you tired.
The people you are around is the single most important factor to how your life turns out. You ever caught an STD from a person? I know, you're all ashamed. But listen to this. Scientists have recently discovered that you can catch an ETD from someone. This is brand new. See, an ETD can be more dangerous and last longer than an STD, especially if you don't get checked.
You catch the ETD or energy transmitted disease from those toxic people. The people who you know, after you spend time with them, you just don't feel good. They snatch your energy like Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat. Stay away from these people. Hang out with rainbows, not drainbow.
It is crucial that you get quality, good energy people in your life. Cortisol, the stress hormone, is also contagious.
Neuroscientist Dr. Tara Stewart says that stress can literally leak through the skin and transmit to other people you're around.
I mean, you ever thought about yawning? Like why when someone else yawns, you yawn? It's because our brains are connected.
Connected by mirror neurons. Monkey see, monkey do, right? If you're around somebody exhibiting bad behavior and having poor energy, you will not just pick up on that, it will start to show up in your own life. Energy is very real. In our society, we call it the good vibes and bad vibes. So get those energy drainers out of your life. It's true what they say.
And bees evolved to live in a hive.
And humans evolved to live in a tribe.